So the point is that most people start here and they never progress down even further. Okay, so there's 99% of people right here, and there's about 1% of people way down here. If you want to become a 1% type of person, make that 1% kind of money, you have to find a niche. Okay, maybe not all the way down here, but you got to stay out of that. You got to hit this and maybe even go down one more level. What's up, guys? Malik back again, dropping some more knowledge for future 1%ers and those reaching to obtain financial freedom. You read the title, 4 Reasons Why You Need to Find Your Niche, your niche, however you want to pronounce it, to be successful. Not only in business, but in life. In order to reach that next level of success, you have to find your niche. Whether you are in year 1 or year 10 of your business, if you have not narrowed your focus down to 1 or 2 different products or services, then you are making your life much more difficult than it has to be. I know this not only from facts and statistics, but from my own personal experience in business as well. This video's purpose is to get you thinking like a specialist, because a specialist is who everyone is going to pursue when they need a specific product or service, whether that's sports, music, caregiving, trades, digital managers. All of the aforementioned fields have specialists who determine their price, their schedule, and ultimately their value. So if you have not started thinking about your niche, then like the video and subscribe, because this is all the content that you are going to need. Before we go over the 4 main reasons why you must find your niche in order to be successful, you got to comprehend this one thing about industry. And this is going to take me about 60 seconds to explain. And if you can't pay attention for 60 seconds, then please go click on the cat video or go like the baby pictures on social media, whatever you're doing with your time, because I can't help you. What you got to understand is segments in industry. All right, this big circle right here, we'll call this is going to be industry. And in every single industry, okay, it looks like this. It's broken up into multiple different pieces, multiple facets of any industry exist. A lot of guys that follow this channel are in the landscaping industry, so we're going to use this as an example. So this whole circle is the industry that is landscaping. All right, and in that industry we'll have, you know, grass mowing, you got pressure washing, hardscape, gardening, debris removal, decoration. Okay, the list goes on. There are a million different things that you can do in any given industry, but most people tend to stick to what's on the surface. And what I mean by that is when you hear landscaping, people typically think of mowing grass or edging, whatever we were told when we were little kids, young people, to go out and do to make a little bit of extra money. That's the general public's perception of landscaping. But what the smart people understand is that landscaping includes all of this right here. Okay, while 99% of people are hanging around trying to get into landscaping, cutting grass, the people who have found their niche in this industry, okay, they are power washing, they are doing hardscape, bricks, concrete. All right, they're planting flowers, removing trees, cleaning up debris, whatever the case may be. In every industry, there is a main category, and then there are subcategories, all right? And even subcategories of the subcategories, okay, if you really dive into it. If you're pressure washing, all right, most people will think concrete cleaning, house washes, all right? Not a lot of people get into the rust removal services or the roof cleaning services or the plethora of services that are available in that industry as well. So the point is that most people start here and they never progress down even further. Okay, so there's 99% of people right here, and there's about 1% of people way down here. If you want to become a 1% type of person, make that 1% kind of money, you have to find a niche. Okay, maybe not all the way down here, but you got to stay out of that. You got to hit this and maybe even go down one more level. Because if you're new and you're up here and you're competing with mowing grass, okay, you're going against guys who have been established for 5 or 10 years. They have all of the market share and they can charge the lowest price because they're playing the volume game. Okay, as a beginner, you do not have that luxury. Thus, when you play with the big boys, you are setting yourself up for failure. This is why I made this video, so you can avoid the mistakes many of us have made by not finding our niche early enough. All right, guys, now the first and my personal favorite advantage when it comes to finding a niche is less competition. Like I said, 99% of people go the surface route, which is why most people fail. You really got to understand that there are hundreds, if not thousands of other people that know exactly how to do what you do, and they know how to do it better. Not only that, they can sell it better than you can. As a beginner, you want to avoid these people. You do not have the experience or the resources to tackle them head on. And you do this by creating your own lane, finding your own path. For example, if we go back to the pressure washing industry, and 90% of people are cleaning homes or vinyl siding homes, and 10% or no one is doing stucco or advertising for stucco. There is no stucco specialist out there. You have to notice that. You have to slide in there and capitalize on this opportunity. Okay, there are a lack of service providers in this specific area, and it will not last for long. So the quicker that you get in there and the quicker that you can establish yourself as the stucco guy, you will be the stucco guy going forward. 5 years down the road, you will be the biggest stucco cleaner in your local area. All of the people with serious money and that want it done, the high ticket clients and customers, they're going to be coming to you to get the stucco cleaned because you are the specialist in that specific niche. You don't have to compete with the guys who were established 10 years ago that have been cleaning vinyl homes. You're in the same industry, but you're providing different services. And your stucco service is definitely going to have a higher profit margin because there's less people doing it. I made my first big break in business when I started to take a look around the community and notice what was actually missing, what is not being done. Okay, there are guys in my industries all around me. There's a ton of them. I live in Metro Detroit. You know, this is a booming little economic society over here. And everybody is cleaning homes or washing roofs and doing painting, all that stuff. I noticed that there was one piece of the market that nobody touched, and that I was like, hold on one second. This looks like a gold mine. Nobody is here yet. Let me go ahead and slide in. And I did just that. And that's when I learned that I do have the ability to generate over 5 figures a month. And if you want to get to that place as well, you must find your niche. The second advantage, also my personal favorite, is going to be margins. Okay, the profit margins for niche work, for work that is extremely specialized, is way higher than something that Uncle Johnny could just get up and go do. It's because niche services typically require specialized products and training. Okay, this training usually is learned through trial and error because a real niche service does not have the information easily accessible. What it comes down to is supply and demand. Okay, if there are 100 people that want this service done and you're 1 out of 5 people to do it, and they want it done this month, guess what? It's up to you how much you want to charge. And the real smart guys, they get together with the other leaders of industry and they make the price. They take, this is the market price. You're not going to get it any cheaper than this. Not only that, when you are specialized in the service, you're often dealing with the same vendors and suppliers. If you keep money coming into their business, if you keep buying up their product, they will have an incentive to give you a better discount. This further increases your profit margins, and that's very important at the end of the year when you're looking at all your numbers. You got to remember that a niche service has a smaller market. Okay, there are not many people coming and buying this all of the time. You have to use this to your advantage. Number 3, the service is hard to copy. This is so often overlooked, and I see it so much, especially in the pressure washing community because this specific trade has blown up over the years. But if you want a successful long-term business, it has to be hard to emulate. It should be very difficult for somebody to get up, go get all of the supplies and start doing exactly what you do. If somebody can just wake up and go do what you do and charge whatever they want, you do not have a sustainable service, because there will always be somebody that's going to come and undercut you. Okay, and God forbid that he's smarter than you, speaks better than you, and knows how to sell better than you. Because if that's the case, he's going to put you out of business. You avoid this by becoming the master at your skill, at your trade, at your ability, whatever that is. There will always be people that are going to copy. But if you stay one step ahead and you're always developing yourself and leveling up, keeping an ace up your sleeve, you will always have the upper hand. You know you're dealing with a solid niche, a safe niche, when the information is not readily available on the internet. Okay, if you can find all of what you have to do on YouTube it's probably not a sustainable, safe niche, at least not to create a lasting 6-figure, 7-figure business. It's definitely possible, but you have to become so much greater than the competition, which you should be doing anyway. But a skill with a higher barrier to entry, whether that be the money, whether the equipment costs $10,000, whether it takes a good 2 years to actually become competent at the skill. If you are looking for a safe niche, a sustainable niche, it has to have a high barrier to entry. Again, I found my niche in the pressure washing industry, and I talked to some other contractors in the landscaping field, and they asked me questions about it. He had a project, he decided to do it himself, and long story short, it was a big mess. It was a headache. I told him what to do, I told him how to do it, but he did not have the experience. He did not know how to properly apply this product. And I can tell you from experience, when you mess up this specific skill, this specific niche, it costs a lot of money to fix. Okay, he did it one time, he failed the first time, and he said, I'm done, I quit. That is exactly what you want if you are going to have a niche that you can stay in and you can dominate. You want it where not everyone can get in here. And this guy is a very competent man. I don't want to get that wrong. He could definitely figure out if he stuck to it. Okay, but most people are not going to stick to it. Most people are going to quit, and they're going to go back to the surface level mumbo jumbo. The fourth, and another one of my personal favorites, is loyal customers. This is one of the best things about having a truly specialized service, is that the customers cannot find people to do it. And if they do find people, these people are usually incompetent, they're usually rude, there's something that rubs the customer the wrong way, which is why they have not trusted them to do the job. This is a huge advantage for us as professional service providers, because when we go in there and we wow the customers, we leave a lasting impression, an impression that's going to make them call us back next year for the same service. An impression that's going to have them recommend our team to their neighbors and their family members, bringing in more business, which is a win-win if you're in a specialized service, because usually specialized services are luxury services. Okay, you're not gonna go sell a specialized service to somebody that doesn't have a super high-end house. It usually does not happen. So when you get these referrals, these word of mouths, it's usually from people who are fairly powerful or established in their lives, at least financially, and their friends are also in that kind of a position. So long story short, when you're a specialist, the best people will pass you around, and you will continue to run into other successful people. You will continue to build relationships with other businessmen and women and other people of influence in your community. This may be one of the most important factors when it comes to doing business in your local area. Building a solid reputation, being one that an individual can trust, that will make you thousands of dollars. So there it is, guys. Those are the 4 reasons why you must find your niche today. Less competition, higher profit margins, hard to emulate, you cannot be copied, and loyal customers. So if you got your business going, but you're struggling to get it to the next level, you're struggling to reach full-time income, okay, apply this concept, and you will start to notice that you are carving out your own little space in your industry, which is the true secret to obtaining abundance in business. Hope you found this video helpful. Hit the like button if you did, drop a comment if you got a question, hit the subscribe button, because I'm always dropping content to help future 1%ers and other people reaching to obtain financial freedom. Tap into this knowledge and level up, because it's lonely at the top, and we need to build a community of like-minded individuals once we get there. Take care of yourselves. God bless.